was midget wrestling. Why are there so many tiny guys out here? What's the name of your faction, baby? Gender.
I don't hinder the gender.
Now everywhere I go,
They put me
South Texas, you cowards are afraid to have action.
Because you sit in the kid.
No one wants to get in the ring with the Flamingo King. And it's okay. I know you're scared.
It's called child abuse. None of them can punch
It's
you.
not like Kingsville. It's Pleasantville, though. Look at you guys. Nasty sweat bombs. That's all you want. How do you work the thing?
I agree with the
So anyone has the particular fortitude to come out, now's your time.
Welcome back to PPW New Year's Mayhem. This is the second match of the night, and what we saw is Brandon Weiss, the Flamingo King, come out, issue a challenge, and the challenge was answered by the 20-year-old Corpus Christi native Josh Galvan from the legendary Galvan wrestling family in Corpus Christi. He's the grandson of Paul Galvan, the son of Ben Galvan, and Josh, at 20 years of age, has so much potential, and he's potentially looking to make an impact here against Brandon Weiss.
Potentially made a bad decision. The kid's only 20 years old against Brandon Weiss, who's already been around the block a few times, as they say. Let's see what happens with Josh.
Yeah, look, here's the thing, man. The thing about Galvan, he sure has the youth, but he has the power. A nice lockup between these two. I mean, the guy's built like a Mack truck. I mean, so much power as he overwhelms Brandon Weiss with the headlock. And I think where he's going to have a lot of success is when he gains momentum and is able to utilize power maneuvers against Brandon Weiss.
He definitely has the size on Brandon. One thing, though, when you're part of a famous wrestling family, there's always that pressure. Already his last name is riding on him, so everybody's going to be paying attention to him. Let's see if he can hold up to the pressure.
Well, he's showcasing his athleticism, a beautiful kip up the top wrist lock, and he maintains control with an arm lock, and there's a lot of pressure, but he's applying plenty of that pressure to the shoulder of Brandon Weiss. Man, I got to go back to his reversal, though. Josh Galvan, a bit of a bigger individual, but a guy who showcased smooth and slick athleticism to get out of that earlier wrist lock from Brandon Weiss. And a huge shoulder tackle. We're in Kingsville, but he sent him down to the Rio Grande Valley with that one.
Showing the speed. Now, this is showing elements of his training. Just because he's a big guy doesn't mean he's only going to rely on power, but look at this.
Wow. He took him for a nice little joyride drop down from Galvan. He gets up and over for the leapfrog in a big-time high-elevation hip toss.
The point I was trying to... Oh, my God, what a boot. The point I was trying to get to was that even though he's a big guy, he can rely on power moves, the kid has speed in his side.
Yeah, he's still showcasing, I think, maybe some of the speed you get from your youth years. I wouldn't want to be on a football field with Josh Galvan, but he's going for possibly a power slam. No, a shoulder breaker, excuse me. Off the ropes, and a big lariat.
God.
Big lariat from Galvan. 1, 2, and a kick out. You know why that's not a clothesline D?
Why is that?
Because it happened in Texas. In Texas, we hit lariats. Everywhere else, they're clotheslines.
Well, the kid has a bunch of lariats to live up to.
Uh-oh. Forearm from Brandon Weiss and a back elbow. You got to think the veteran's frustrated. I mean, he's been kind of dominant in the early portion of this matchup.
You can't let frustration hinder you, though. It could take your focus off winning the actual competition.
That's true. That's true. Up and over, and he's caught. And again, if he hits the power slam, that's a move that's ended so many nights for Galvan's opponents. And he brings it down. He goes for the 1, the 2. Domination and impressive effort from Josh Galvan, D.
The kid has shown fire, and he followed through in winning this match with authority.
Yes, sir, he did. Josh Galvan, 20 years of age, a big and quick, efficient win over Brandon Weiss, a name to watch in the Coastal Bend area.
The kid's got a good future. If he holds on to that work ethic and that fire and that passion, he's going to be all right.